Welcome, everybody, to the 5-Star Frogcast. I'm your host, Kevin Benet Amador, and ongoing news here, Tyler. He's unfortunately not able to show up. He's still injured.
You know who is able to show up? The one true champ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tony here. He did beat me. He did beat me at Saturday Night Main Event.
By a landslide. It was by a landslide. I'm here. I'm the one true champ. You guys have a champion for what feels like a year. The guy can't defend it. What happens? The real champion comes in. The real champion wins, beats Kevin. That's all he needs to do. Comes in, wins the champion. Now I'm going to defend it fair and square. Me, you, Kevin, one-on-one this Saturday, Royal Rumble. Let's do it.
I'm always up for a challenge. You know what? And you know what? Just for Team Money, I got him. I'm going to step up, and I'm taking that belt from you, buddy.
No,
That's right.
I'm the one true defending champ. I'm going to defend it every month. Let's do it. 30-day clause. All
right. Well, you know what? Let's get right into it. The Royal Rumble. This is going to be a big one. Wait. Hold on.
What?
What's that noise? Hold on. There's no way. Is there someone else?
Cut the music! I said cut the music! Cut it!
Whoa.
I'm tired of this! Y'all think you're better than me? You think you can do this without me? You think just because I am in a hospital room, just because I'm wrapped up, you don't think I can defend my title? That was a fluke what happened last week. I saw it. I was in a coma, but I came out when I heard who won the championship. Nah, not anymore. I'm here to actually defend the real championship. I don't know who attacked me. I think it's one of you two suckers over here. I'll figure that out later, but right now, I'll show you what a true champion is and defend it against all of y'all at the Royal Rumble. So let's get right into this, Kevin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Team Money, you're back.
You think this? You think I was gonna sit out? Nah.
That's rough.
What the heck? My tag team partner is back. I'm crying in tears right now.
You look rough.
Yeah, look, man. It was brutal. You saw the clip. I saw the clip when I woke out of this coma. I felt like 2004 Kane when Shane McMahon threw him through the, what was that, tractor trailer? A trailer of some type. That's what I feel like right now. And you know what? Whoever did it, I hope you don't have a wife, because I'm about to Linda McMahon her ass on the freaking steel cage at Royal Rumble.
The Money is back. I don't know what to say. How's it going?
I'm in a rough shape, baby. I'm still in the hospital. You can see I don't worry. I brought the title with me. They couldn't pry this from my cold dead hands.
Based off the video, we knew you had a hold on that belt still, so we had a feeling you'd come back eventually, and you'd come back strong. But I'm in shock. I'm in shock.
You know how I got out of that coma?
I don't know what to say.
You want to know how I got out of this coma? I listened. I was out, and then I heard my boy.
I guess
you know who my boy is? You know who it is? Jacob Fatu. That speech was for me. He called it coast to coast, and I'm here.
Well, just before we got the surprise return here of Team Money, the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
This
is now what? Is this a triple threat now?
A triple threat. That fake title ain't nothing. This is the real deal right now. This is the real deal. You want to? Let's unify them. Let's do it. You think you're the real champ. I heard what you were saying. I listened after my nurse took my catheter out. I heard what you were saying. You think you're the real champ. You ain't nothing but a chump. Let's go. Let's put them on the line. Both of us. Royal Rumble right here, right now. Kevin can be a part of it just because my tag partner has got my back.
Let's throw it up ladder match, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens style.
I'm
Let's
down.
do it. You got it. I'm not afraid.
I'm walking out like Razor Ramon, WrestleMania 8. Both titles in hand. I think it was WrestleMania 8, right? Both titles in hand. Shout out to Netflix for putting Chris Benoit on Netflix. I've been dying to say that.
Oof.
I hope you know when Netflix popped up, that was the first thing I looked up. I was so happy. But let's do this.
Okay. Team Money coming in style, still banged up from the attack. Royal Rumble, it's got 4 matches. We got 4 matches on the card. We got the women's Rumble, the men's. Now, something we haven't done in previous years that we're going to do this year. For both the Rumble matches, I think we should predict the Iron Men and the Iron Women. Also, the Final 4. And then, obviously, the most eliminations in each match, respectfully. That's something I want to add to this year. But before we get into the Rumble, let's kick it off with the 2 out of 3 falls match for the Tag Team Championships. This is DIY taking on Motor City Machine Guns. This should be a good match. A potential setup to another possible ladder match for the tag titles at WrestleMania. Pretty Deadly could get involved in this one.
Let's 2 out of 3 falls.
Let's let Tyler.
You
just made your long-awaited return here, so you kick it off.
I'll tell you right now, DIY is a specialty in these 2 out of 3 fall matches. The Revival was their big one in Toronto, NXT Toronto. So you think they're a lock? Nah. Motor City Machine Gun will reign supreme, and that's who I'm picking. They're gonna beat them in the 3rd fall.
That's a bold pick there. You don't think I guess you're more on board with you're okay with tag belts getting kind of moved quickly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got so many titles that are sticking around, like why not make the tag? There's so many good tag teams in the divisions. Yeah. Let's move them around. Let them have some fun with it.
Fair enough. How do you think it's going to go? Like DIY takes the first fall because they're the heels?
Yeah, I think they'll take a first fall, a cheap win.
Fair.
And then, it's going to be a climb to the hill for them. Yeah.
It's a typical 2 or 3 falls. He'll get the first one, and then you got the faces, and then back with either or, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll go next. And I'll say Pretty Deadly definitely gets involved in this one. And I think they're going to plan on actually helping Motor City Machine Guns, but something's going to happen where Johnny Gargano or Tommaso Ciampa will duck what they end up going for. Yeah. It'll hit one of Alex Shelley or Chris Sabin to cause a pinfall or some sort. Therefore, I'm actually going DIY, retain their championships here. I'll say DIY gets the first one because obviously the heels should get the first fall, I think. Then Motor City Machine Guns come back at DIY, and then Pretty Deadly gets involved on that 3rd fall. DIY keeps the championships, probably going into Mania, maybe lose the Mania at that point, but yeah. That's what I got.
I like your idea on the ladder match at WrestleMania. Have all those tag teams.
I mean, hey, it was a hit last year.
So, I don't know who would go in as champs. You want your heels? Yeah, I'm going to say DIY retains. Hopefully this is a banger. DIY 2 out of 3 falls with, what was it? The Revival?
Yeah. I think it was the only one.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Was it Brooklyn? I thought it was a TakeOver Toronto.
I think it was
no,
maybe it was Toronto.
No, wait. Actually, I was there. It was...
And it was Toronto.
It was Toronto.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Because wasn't that also the one like that banked off of SummerSlam, which the Fiend returned or debuted, I guess?
I think so. Well, there was 2 takeovers. There was the one where
that's right. Velveteen Dream came out in like
one was Adam Cole, 2 out of 3 falls. I think it was a 2 out of 3 falls match too, and the last match was like a steel cage.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, you might be right.
yes,
That might be the
yes,
one I was
yes,
thinking
yes.
I remember that spot.
But yeah, I'm gonna say DIY retains, goes into WrestleMania, and they set up a ladder match with multiple teams.
Yeah, it did well last year, so why not do it this year again?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Do we save the Rumble matches for the end? I think.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Because
Go.
those were tough to really predict. I'll share my whole thing about that before we get into the women's one. But Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, the grudge match here, a ladder match between these two people, and I mean the feud's been great. It's been a good rivalry between the two guys, and like Tony and I mentioned on the previous episode, maybe a few too many brawls. I think they had another two now. From that last episode.
Yeah.
But
it feels
legit.
It doesn't feel boring. Yeah.
No, it definitely makes it like a big match feeling, and it is. It's a lot. It's one of the. It adds a lot to the pay-per-view. Oh, amazing!
Yeah, he's amazing.
Amazing.
He's a great character that knows his character, and the best heel is the ones that there's some truth to what they're saying, but the way they say it is heelish, right?
Yeah. No, couldn't. Yeah, Kevin Owens deserves a lot of a praise for this whole feud and for what he's been doing. Hopefully, a future championship for him down the road, like an actual reign.
Needs it. 100%.
Because he really deserves it. Again, I'll start off here. I'd love to see Kevin Owens win, and there's a possibility that they could do it. They could do it because you could argue Cody Rhodes and Cena passing of the torch match more than the title belt. You could argue it. I understand where people are like, that's more of a title match, but you could argue it. Randy and Cody. Randy could get involved. I think Randy does get involved in this match. Yeah. That doesn't need a title.
It doesn't.
So you could argue that Kevin Owens does win. Sami Zayn could win the Rumble. They could fight it out for the title at WrestleMania. And I've seen some predictions saying that, but personally, I think Cody Rhodes is going to win this match. He's going to get over and pass with Kevin Owens, move on, and focus on his WrestleMania match. Yeah. And it's going to be a great match, though. I think we're going to see some really cool spots. We could see a cutter from the top of the ladder, like Guevara and Cody Rhodes did in AEW. Package pile driver on that announcer table, possibly. A lot of stuff could happen. Like I think a Cody cutter from like the top, like if he jumps like 2-3 ladders and then does it, that would be really cool.
That'd be really good.
I'd like to see if Randy Orton comes, do an RKO to Kevin Owens or something, or hey, maybe Cody.
He could, yeah.
Sami Zayn will probably get involved in this one too, I think. To probably maybe screw over Kevin, and then Kevin screws over Sami in the Rumble.
Yeah.
That's how they could set something up there.
There was a story going on that obviously Kevin Owens wants Sami to help him so he can get a title shot in the future. So we see that conflicted.
Good.
We could see that in the match.
And,
WWE and Triple H in general had done so well, where there's so many different, like we talked, so many different storylines to intertwine, and it makes you think, okay, well, there's this. Oh no, there's also that option. Yes. So it's hard to really predict. But I'm gonna go Cody Rhodes. I hope this steals the night for match other than the Rumble.
Another thing, I think you guys forgot to mention this past Monday night, we saw Karrion Kross kind of talking to Sami Zayn. And we all know Karrion Kross has a history of turning people on each other. So you might not be too far down the line in the sense of maybe we'll see something with KO and Sami Zayn. Maybe we'll see a classic Bret Hart versus Austin swap where Zayn becomes a heel and at WrestleMania Kevin becomes the face.
Yeah, definitely.
That being said, I'm sorry. I see Cody Rhodes headlining WrestleMania this year. There's no two ways about it. There's so many possibilities you can do with Cody Rhodes, whether you want to have Punk face him, Rock face him, Roman face him, John Cena face him.
Yeah.
Even if you want to do Orton, you want
Randy,
to face him.
yeah.
Like, there's so many opportunities. I think with there's more with the belt. There's more with the belt that you could tell the story than just with him. So I agree with you. I think Cody Rhodes is going to retain.
I agree. There's that small chance, but I don't see them taking the belt off of Cody right now. Like you said, Tyler, WrestleMania, there's so many possibilities with that title match with Cody, and I think he's just getting started too. He's got a lot of big names there that he can face to defend that title against. So yeah, I'm picking Cody Rhodes to retain.
Yeah, that's a fair pick, I think, from all of us. Another thing that obviously you have to play into your head is that Cody Rhodes, when he was interviewed at WrestleMania 41, he did mention that, he did say, like, it's not going to be what you think, but you're going to like it. So that's another thing to play in and then think about as well, because maybe he mentioned
The Rock winning the Rumble. It's possible. We have to wait till the predictions there.
He comes in at number 31.
Yeah.
Final Boss does what the Final Boss wants.
Oof.
That would piss a lot of people off.
But what did Cody Rhodes say? You might not like it, but it'll be great.
I think he was talking more in terms of himself, though.
We don't know that.
Based
I
on
think
the
The
but
Rock already flipped, so I don't think he's coming in as the final
no,
boss.
I think he kind of almost confirmed that he's got some stuff going on around them.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's coming. But
Ability.
you never know. You never know. The Rumble matches now. Really tough, honestly, for me to predict this. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah, it's tough this year.
this year honestly has the capability of being one of the best Rumbles we've seen in quite a while. And it needs to be really good because I think it's the last one before it moves to 2 nights. So it needs to go out with a bang, and this one needs to show up and actually produce some really good matches for us and good moments that we can remember.
I'm happy that I'm okay that it's going to 2 nights. Then you can headline each one with the women's and the men's.
Women's and then the men's.
Then
Yeah, the big thing is
more title matches.
Yeah, I was gonna say the big thing is you look at the pay-per-view this year around. This is a pay-per-view that will benefit for 2 nights because there's only 4 matches this pay-per-view because you already know at least 2 hours of your pay-per-view is going to be taken up by the Rumble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's a lot of pay-per-view. If you're running a 3-hour, 4-hour pay-per-view, right?
Yep. Half your time at least.
Yeah, you got promos, you got little segments they want to do.
It'll
just
in between matches.
You know what I'd like to see though? I like to see them bring back this year. Let us see the superstars pick their numbers. You know how they used to have the little
Tumblr thing?
Yeah, let them look at it, maybe give us a little hints. It'd be pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind that. I also don't mind kind of just
don't have to do all of them, but the big ones like John Cena, or CM Punk.
Well, we want to see.
Do you have a list of the guys in the Rumble?
I do have a list of the people.
How many?
It's 15. It's 15. I think at most it's gonna hit 20 from SmackDown. The day we're recording this, obviously SmackDown's gonna be in a few days, but I think at most it's gonna hit 20 out of 30. I don't think they're gonna go past that number, and I don't think they really can.
Right. No, I don't think they should.
Something surprise.
Because they can't. NXT already passed. Nothing was announced there. And Jacob Fatu, Tamatonga. So that's 2.
Yeah.
There's really no one else that needs to say I'm in the Rumble. So at most 17. No. That's my guess. But
Andrade.
Let's hope they keep it at that. Yeah. Well, Andrade's already in there, I think. Oh, he's not. But anyways, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, there's some people that
first the women's though. First we do the women's here. And yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually make up my mind
all good.
till this morning.
I already knew since yesterday. Well, the men's I knew for a while,
Okay.
but the women's I figured out maybe like 2 nights ago. I got it. I broke the code. I'll go first for both if you really want me to. I'm down.
Again, we're doing
So
Iron
Man,
Woman,
Iron Woman,
Iron Woman.
most eliminations,
and
your final four.
All right. So
These are kind of also like a tiebreaker too. So
all right. So I'm gonna start with my Iron Woman. I'm
Okay.
looking at this list and I'm thinking who there deserves it, right? You know, Ivy Niles pretty good. Io Sky.
there's
Just
also
a
people
run-
that are not in the match that you could. Also, you know what? Before we actually get into the predictions, let's talk about people we want to see in the matches. Like legends, returns, all that stuff. Let's talk about that.
I don't want to really say it because it's kind of spoil who I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you can just
Okay,
mention the name.
just go.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
you don't have to
just-
say anything.
But like some people like to see. I'd like to see some TNA stars. You know, obviously JC Jane's gonna be a big one that wants people to come up. Maybe Roxanne comes up.
Yeah.
What's that girl? Oh, she does like that flip, cut her off the. Oh,
I mean, like see,
Soul
Soul
Rock?
some- yeah,
Soul
she'd be
Soul.
cool. She'll be cool. She'd be nice to see.
Soul.
Maybe Becky Lynch returns. That's the big one.
Becky Lynch.
That's a big one.
It's a big one. Julia.
Yeah,
I'd like to see her.
they could go.
Jordan Grace signed with WWE.
Yep. They could do a little big one, and bring back Santino Morella's sister.
They could.
There's a lot of good people out there that it should be very interesting.
Michelle McCool will probably come back.
Yeah.
Show up and do a little something. AJ Lee.
Oh yeah, that's another big one.
That would be big.
Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
She showed up on camera the other episode.
You got lead, of course, Trish Stratus.
Yeah, I guess they could show up. Kind of over them. There's some couple names. But yeah, you named a few there. We all named a few there. Becky Lynch is definitely one of the big ones.
Yeah.
I think that will return here at the Rumble. Okay, take it away, Tyler.
So I'm going to start with the Iron Woman. I'm thinking that's honestly, I'm looking at it. I'm going to give it to Lyrie Valkyrie. I really do.
That's a great pick.
I think she's going to enter at a low number. She's going to be part of the final four. And in my final four, I'm looking at it. My final four is Valkyrie, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Jade Cargill. I think we are going to get the conclusion of the Who Attacked Jade storyline. We're going to find out it was Tamina. We're going to find out in that little final four by Bianca trying to eliminate her that it was her. She was fine with it. She knew about it. She orchestrated the whole thing, or like she was okay with it. Attacked her from behind, like got someone else to do it so she can be out of her shadow, because you know everyone's talking about her. Person with most eliminations, ooh, it's a toss-up. I want to give it to Raquel Rodriguez, even though part of me is saying Nia Jax.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to give it Raquel, and I think the final two is going to be Jade and Charlotte. Maybe a little tease, maybe a little tease of the future. But ultimately, I think they're going to get Jade Cargill to win.
You're gonna go Jade Cargill to win the Rumble. Okay,
I know.
that's a bold pick. That's bold. I
If
like
she
it.
doesn't show up, I'm screwed.
You're screwed.
That's a bold pick, because obviously there is a chance she doesn't show up.
Yeah.
But it's a good pick if she does show up. I think it's a top pick. Okay. I was
Yeah.
not expecting that. I was expecting you to go with someone else. But Tony, you want to take it away for yours, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go. So we got the Iron Woman. I'm gonna go with Io Sky.
I like that.
She's gonna go probably 50 plus minutes, right?
Yeah.
Most eliminations, I like that Raquel Rodriguez pick, but I'll go with Nia Jax.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. And final four. Charlotte's going to come in like 30 probably.
Oh,
on her.
absolutely.
So I'm going to say Charlotte. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, Bianca.
Oh.
Nice. I like
Those
it.
4.
Yeah.
Any other picks I need to?
Your winner.
You're
My
right.
winner. Okay. I had a tough one because I was trying to figure out who would fight who at WrestleMania, right? So we've got Tiffy Time as the champ. Who's the other women's champ? I'm drawing a blank.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out if the Royal Rumble winner would better off facing Rhea or Tiffany Stratton. Yeah. But I couldn't figure out who would face Rhea. But I'm pretty sure Charlotte's going to go after Tiffany Stratton. So I'm going to pick Charlotte to win the Rumble. That's my pick.
Okay.
I
that's
don't know
another...
who.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to go after Rhea. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm going Charlotte.
That's a good pick. She won it. I think it was 2020. Not the best pick for her to win that one. So this will be a year for her if they do make her win. It's
a decent
choice.
If I want to see it.
Is that
a decent
third time
choice.
winning?
No, second time. It'd be a second time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go for mine. The Iron Woman. Originally, I did want Lyra Valkyria. You took her though, so good on you for that one. I'll switch it then, and I'll go Liv Morgan as the Iron Woman. She's a heel. Doesn't need to be in the match at all times. She can leave, come back, use Raquel to her advantage. Liv Morgan will be the Iron Woman. Most eliminations, Charlotte Flair.
Ooh.
And final 4, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Jade Cargill.
Oh, nice.
So, I do like what you said, Tyler, about the Jade Cargill story. I think we do see something set up here with Bianca and Jade setting up towards WrestleMania. I've seen a lot of reports. Bianca Belair is going to win this match. Go and face Rhea Ripley. I don't want to see that. This year, I don't want to see that. I want to see Bianca Belair face Jade Cargill night 1. Give them their match. Let them do that. So that's why I have Jade catching on to Bianca Belair's idea. She'll reverse it, eliminate Bianca Belair, final 4. There we go. We set it up. A lot of drama now. Charlotte Flair, in my opinion, good pick, Tony, but doesn't need to win the Rumble to even go get her title match. She can just walk up on SmackDown, look Tiffy in the eyes, pointing at the WrestleMania sign and say, it's happening. And she'll probably get it.
You think it's
as dumb as it sounds?
She'll get booed out of the building if that happens.
And she loves it because she's bringing in a new character, the whole dark character, apparently, the whole Dark Queen, and that's fun.
Yeah, she's very much like, I'm gonna take what's mine. I don't care. So doing that would make a perfect sense for her to get booed out of the building.
So yeah,
honestly,
final 4.
Her eliminating herself,
would
be amazing just to prove a point.
Yeah. So yeah, final 4 I had, so Io Sky, Charlotte, Jade, and then it was Becky. My winner, Io Sky. Io Sky wins the Rumble. She's the one that challenges Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 41.
Has Bianca won the Rumble?
Yes,
she has. She did. And it wasn't not long ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't not long ago, so I don't see them doing.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It went
tough.
Rhea, or not? It went Bianca with Rhea in the finals, and then went Rhea with Bianca in the finals.
Right.
They swapped, and then Liv Morgan won last year, and I think Bianca was again in the finals.
She's always there, and I don't know. That's my prediction. I think Io Sky deserves it this year. But so we have Jade, Io, and Charlotte Flair all respectfully deserve to win that match. Yeah, we'll get right into the men's now. So the men's Rumble, another one that was really tough for me to really nail down, because again, so many options that H has given us. Shout out to H, actually. Tony, I don't know if you know this, but he's going to headline the Hall of Fame this year.
I heard.
Yes.
Did you see?
It was a surprise to him too.
Was there a video on there?
I don't know if there is a video yet, but Taker,
saw
Steph, and Sean.
I kept checking. Where did you find this out? Twitter?
It's PW Insider.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
I've been
according to
looking.
them. So, yeah. It's probably not out yet. But
It'll probably be after the Rumble.
maybe, yeah. So shout out to H for that. That's cool. Hopefully that's actually true and everything, but I think
I
it's
hope
true.
so.
But yeah, no, H is just, he's given us so many different outcomes and possibilities that it's been hard for a lot of people to really narrow
I'm
this
just
down.
saying.
I understand, Tyler. You are the one that has figured this one out, but
No, I'm just saying, if they're headlining Triple H, they gotta do two people. Batista and Evolution.
Yeah, Batista hasn't done it yet, right?
No,
no.
he was supposed to do it the COVID year, but he said no because he
Not
wanted
until.
fans to there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want him to headline though?
I feel like he'd be okay with this because he said in an interview with Chris Van Vliet one time that because they were talking about the wrestling with, during one of his interviews for his movies, and he was saying he went out with his best friend.
Right.
So
Fair.
I'm just saying, if he genuinely feels like that with Triple H,
Do it together, yeah? Hey,
yeah,
that's fair.
I don't think he'd be upset with that.
No, as long as he's free and he can do it,
Yeah.
then yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't know. Back to the Rumble though. The men's Rumble. I mean, does Cena do it? Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins, what is he doing? What is his plan for WrestleMania? Drew McIntyre.
Logan Paul.
Sami Zayn's got himself now into some possibilities. Logan Paul called out Gunther, saying he wants to have a match. I'd be down for that. Penta's going to be in there. Obviously, Penta's not going to win, but Penta's going to show up. And then there's obviously some other big names that could show up. Punk, the other name I forgot to mention, Punk. And also keep in mind, Punk has a favor or two from Paul Heyman. So, where does that come into play? Favor or two. So, he's got more than one favor, I guess, from Paul. It's tough.
I think that will come later on, closer to WrestleMania. He won't win it, but he'll get in to a match at WrestleMania, I think, with his favor.
Okay, Steve. Okay. No, and then there's obviously guys okay, let's talk about who would we want to see. I know on previous episode, Tony and I, we kind of agreed on a few. We want to see Wade Barrett. We want to see Aldis.
Matt Cardona. He appeared.
Matt Cardona. Joe Henry.
You mentioned Ricky Starks to me earlier today.
Ricky Starks.
Malachi
Black.
That's a big one. A little fun fact: when Dominic Mysterio handed him that training card, and he mentioned Dark Magic, he said something about Dark Magic.
Yeah.
That was actually a little hint. People are thinking towards his school.
Yeah, I said that on the last episode with Tony.
I wasn't here because I was in a coma.
Yeah,
You
couldn't. You didn't know. But now I've caught you up to date. You know.
Thank you.
Now he knows. Yeah.
Guys, did you know Netflix is all Royal Rumble 04? I'm telling you. You guys up to date? There's a lot of good people that can join. NJF, always a good one that we like to throw out there. Chris Benoit thing is top tier comedy
I
gold.
think that's only you.
Shane McMahon.
Shane's got another
McMahon.
hamstring to pull or quad
Vince
or whatever.
McMahon is no longer dealing with his issues. Just remember that. He settled.
Yeah.
I mean, don't think they're going to do it. but it's a possibility.
The Rock.
A Rock is a big one.
Again, we kind of already pushed him aside, but like Tyler seems to like to say,
Trick Williams, we can maybe see
Trick Williams. Some NXT superstars would be
I would
great.
love to see Oba Fede.
Obafemi, yeah.
Yeah.
Be great.
But here's another one we're not thinking. Who's in TNA right now that's used to be a WWE superstar who was known to steal the show? We could see
Nemeth.
a Nick Nemeth or
Yes.
Dolph Ziggler or
Yep.
Nikki for the Spirit Squad for real deep dive fans.
Jeff Hardy could be there. He's with TNA as well.
That's
If he's
true.
sober enough.
They should make it a 40-man.
Ric Flair could come back.
40 man. 40 man, you hear that?
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
not a bad idea.
40 man, that's not a bad one. They
There's
did
so
that
many
with-
people every year though that we say.
They did that with Santino Marella and Alberto Del
Yeah.
Rio.
Yep. 2011.
Big E.
Just so you can have a little more
Big E.
Big E.
surprises.
See, the only thing with Big E though is
It's-
this New Day storyline hasn't really developed much, so
Yeah.
I don't think Big E should
You don't
come.
see it yet.
Not
Odyssey
yet.
Jones. He's free.
It's
He was
free.
proven not guilty. There's a lot of people out there that's very controversial.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is a big one. I don't know what's going on with him. R-Truth.
He'll show up in the women's, but not actually
Obviously, a person who I think was supposed to be in, but is not anymore. JD McDonough. Shout out to that man
Yeah.
for being such a trooper. The
That was
fact that
slow.
he only got, and I say this because he snapped his neck on the back of the announcer.
The head's too big. The head's.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the fact that it was only a broken rib and punctured lung, that looked bad.
It looked bad, but at least he did the proper sell of like protecting himself when he fell. So
Right.
that probably saved him.
That's probably
That
saved
honestly
his neck,
did.
yeah.
It probably is what it did.
He
that was
collapsed
bad.
backstage apparently.
He did. It was actually before he got backstage, so like people live saw him.
Oh, they actually saw him fall. That's adrenaline right there. And that's how I feel right now when I'm defending this title. So me and JD are one and the same.
Well, let's get right into it then. Men's Rumble, same thing. Iron Man, last four, most eliminations. And then who's winning this one? Who wants to go first?
Who wants to go first?
You want to go, Kev?
Do I want to?
Or Tyler?
Tyler.
You want me to go? Okay. So, I'll go first. I don't mind.
Okay.
I was thinking to myself, like when it comes to Iron Man, I would love to see John Cena be the Iron Man. Just because. So I have three Iron Man.
Okay, well you kind of have to go.
I'm going with one, but I'm going to explain why I'm picking three. John Cena, just storyline development. Imagine him being the last two. And by the way, John Cena will be the last two, I think. But imagine him being the last two at like number 1 or number 2 or like number 3, whatever, and just coming so close, but then losing, fills that storyline right up. Number 2, I think Dominic Mysterio could be up there. A little bit of recreation for his father. Maybe he just gets eliminated out shy of the top 4. He's been the workhorse all year round, so this is really with JD McDonough out and just Carlito and him. I think this is a chance to see if he is as over as people are thinking he is. And then my number 3 one was Penta. He's crazy. So, but I'm going with John Cena just because storyline reasons. I don't think he will. I think John will be like 20th, 22nd. He'll be because he's older now.
Yeah.
But I went.
So, but for Iron Man though, you wanted to come at the 22nd.
No, I'm saying I know he's coming at 22nd, but I'm picking John Cena for Iron Man, just for storyline development. Like he's going to start at number 1 or 2, I think.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
But
Now.
I'm
Okay.
saying realistically, he'll go at like
Yes. Okay, I see what you mean. I had to. Okay.
20. Most eliminations, Braun Breaker. Actually,
You
Jacob
said
Fatu.
Braun. Nah, you
Jacob
said
Fatu.
Braun Breaker.
I'm going Jacob Fatu.
You bastard.
Okay.
Jacob Fatu. It was a tough one.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker would be crazy. Oh, just imagine.
You got that. You got that one in the back.
Oh,
Yeah. he's
Jacob-
You got that one
I
in
was
the
gonna
bag.
pick
And
that too.
Braun all in the ring at once. Oh.
You got that one in the bag. But
I know I did. Jacob Fatu will eliminate people.
of course.
So I think Braun will eliminate him. think that's who eliminates Jacob Fatu. And
I think
then,
more.
That's
I
good.
think more than a few guys will have to do it.
nah, man. I think
Yeah,
it's
we'll
gonna
see.
they'll put people over. So what's the next one? Final four.
fair.
Now this was tough. So my final five, and this will be explaining it. My final five is gonna be Punk. Okay, Punk.
Jeez.
You just listen. It's just Punk. Because I'm saying up a lot of things. Punk, Penta, John Cena, Seth Rollins. Was that four?
Four.
Who was it? What was I missing?
I don't know. You have a fifth apparently.
I know. I'm trying to think because I'm basically what I was going to say is that Penta gets eliminated. Braun's going to come back and like just spear Penta for eliminating him. They're going to set their match
Okay.
at WrestleMania because backstage he did the no fear to him, and I think that's going to irk him the wrong way, and so he'll eliminate him as top of that, and then he'll get eliminated. So my top four will be, it will be. So I'm just thinking, John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Yeah, and Roman Reigns. That's who I was thinking of. And Roman Reigns. Okay. And so what's going to happen is I lied. John Cena won't be the final two. He'll be the final three. So Rollins.
You're all over the place here, Tyler. I know
Punk
you've
throws
got
him
bagged
over.
up, so I'll give you the.
Punk throws him over, right? And then John Cena comes to eliminate. It doesn't work. They're tussling a bit. And then boom. Roman Reigns eliminates John Cena. Face off. Next thing you hear. The Brock Lesnar music.
Oh,
He comes out, eliminates Roman Reigns for Punk. There's the deal. He goes to WrestleMania.
Ooh.
And Punk, in return, you're going to say, how does this work? In return, Punk says, when I win, because he's not going to say if, when I win, I will give you a match for the title. You get the first one in line. And because, of course, Brock already beat him back in like 2014 SummerSlam, so no qualification match.
2013.
Brock, 2013. Brock knows that I can easily beat this guy. So he takes the deal. So I'm going with CM Punk with the help of Brock Lesnar. Cashing in on his deal.
okay.
I know you're thinking I was going to go with The Rock. I
Yeah,
hinted
thought
at
you were.
it. Nah, not me.
Okay. Okay, Tony, you want to go? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I can go. My Iron Man. You know what? Has Rollins done it before?
No.
In the Iron Man?
I don't think
No.
so.
No,
I'm gonna get him coming in at one or two.
that's good.
The first, yeah,
Little Shawn Michaels action.
yeah. Let him steal the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, man. You took Jacob Fatu.
He's gonna get the most eliminations in this match.
Yeah.
There's
so
no
I'm-
way.
He might not even show up. We don't know that.
That's true. So
He's gonna show up.
I'm gonna take Breaker.
Smart.
Yeah, that's my second pick. Well, my first pick because I'm gonna take Breaker. I think he's gonna. This is gonna be a good spotlight on Breaker. I like you talking about Penta. Those two going against each other at WrestleMania. That would be a good match. Final four. We're gonna go Punk. We're gonna go Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, and Sami Zayn.
Ooh. Cena.
Yeah. I think Cena's gonna get taken out. Wow. Yeah, I think Cena's gonna get taken out before that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's for me. I think Cena is gonna be on a road of like
There's losses.
failure. Yeah, until something happens, right? Whether it's Elimination Chamber or even further down the line, probably further down the line. So yeah, those are my final four. And the whole Roman Reigns, or sorry, not Roman Reigns, the whole CM Punk and Paul Heyman favor I can't put my finger on it, like what it could be. We know that CM Punk wants to headline WrestleMania. I don't know how that would tie in with a favor with Paul. I was thinking something like he takes Roman's number. Maybe it's number 30 or something. I don't know. But
do we see backstage an interview and then behind Paul and Punk talking to each other and then Punk like tapping on the back and walking away?
But I don't see
Roman wins the Rumble. Punk goes to Paul and says, "I want to be in that match."
That's a possibility. So I'm gonna leave you guys a little something here because I remember recently there was an interview or something with him, and he did say like, "Hey, my favorite might." He said, "Someone asked to be like, is this a person? Is this like something else?" He said, "Look, who knows? Maybe it is someone that Paul Heyman once knew, or maybe it's not." So he's kind of like leaving very much thin in the air. So really, honestly, it could be a fake favor. Maybe his favor is that he just wants to have a nice home relaxation vacation. Who knows? We don't know what the favor is.
The favor could also be like long term.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe the favor is that he shares the cover of the new WWE game.
I don't think Paul is gonna screw over Roman.
Anyway, no.
Intentional, like I think he's like, I'm good friends with Punk. We made a favor, whatever. He doesn't know what it is. I have to stick to it. I'm sorry, Roman. Something like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go CM Punk winning the Rumble. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania.
Yeah, the segment got you hooked.
That got me hooked. That changed it for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You're thinking Cody Rhodes?
I was gonna go with CM Punk over to the heavyweight title, but I think they're gonna put CM Punk in the main event.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm all in. All right, Kev.
Kevin's John Cena.
No. The reason I'm not going with John Cena is because he's already advertised for Elimination Chamber. It's the last time. I don't see them just having him be part of like a small match. Only if if he put his Royal Rumble thing online at the Chamber. Then okay, maybe. But other than that, I think he's gonna be a part of the Chamber match. So John Cena's not gonna win this one. Maybe he goes to the Chamber and he wins that and gets his chance at a title, or maybe this just prolongs and we won't see it until SummerSlam or something with him. I'll start off with my Iron Man, and I'm gonna go bold here. I think the first two people in this match. First, my Iron Man, Carmelo Hayes.
Nice.
Good pick.
And then the second person, Trick Williams.
Fair.
So let these two fight it out for a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Have a couple cool moments together in the Rumble. I think Carmelo Hayes deserves it. He's a workhorse. He's put a lot of people over him, and he's done well at that so far. And it's only a matter of time until he gets a big push, I think. And this could be the start of that. My final four, actually no, first the eliminations. Tyler, Jacob Fatu is gonna win. Tony, Braun Breaker is my other pick. So now I'm left with Drew McIntyre, I think.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because I think Drew McIntyre is just gonna be pissed off and he'll toss people, but it won't be to that Fatu level.
You're missing someone that always shows up for some reason at the Rumble.
Strowman?
Omos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't he just lose a GCW title or something like that?
Don't matter. They can bring him back for one night.
Japan.
They could.
No, he actually he had the tag titles. He left it there, and he's like, I'm going back to WWE.
Oh, okay. Well,
so yeah,
Omos is just gonna come in and get eliminated if he does show up. I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't take a spot.
Also, Tyler, I'm surprised you didn't talk about Speed or Kai Cenat, but That's okay.
That's what. I mean, I know I believe that they're gonna both be in the Rumble.
Okay.
Whether it's, I mean, I think Speed's gonna be actually in the Rumble, and Kai Cenat might eliminate. Are we gonna see our first ever streamer versus streamer match at WrestleMania? I hope not. As much as if they do, make it a pre-show thing at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true.
No, don't. Yeah.
But don't
not
take
for
up
the
a
main
spot.
show.
Some of these
No.
people work their ass off for.
Where was I? Drew McIntyre. Yes. Can't forget about him. Yeah, he'll be my most eliminations. Iron Man, Carmelo Hayes. Final four. Punk. Cena. Damn it. It's tough. I'm telling you, I'm just going off the top of my head now.
Punk, Cena. Come on,
Roman
say it.
Reigns last there.
Come on, say it. Carmelo Hayes. You already said he's the Iron Man.
No, he can last as long as he wants. He'll get eliminated prior to this. Part of me wants to say Seth or Drew, but I have such a good feeling that Seth and Drew are gonna screw each other over some way. Screw it. We'll put
I'm surprised.
we'll put
none of-
Seth.
Okay.
We'll put Seth Rollins in there.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn. Put Sami Zayn in there because he's a fighter. He'll last pretty long too, but not as long. He'll have to come in like later or something. But so I got Punk, Cena, Seth, and Sammy. I think Reigns does get eliminated prior. I don't know if one of it's hard because like you guys already said like Paul Heyman may not turn on Roman Reigns per se.
I honestly, I just thought
I don't know. I could see Punk being like,
I don't think
I
he
want
turns
Reigns
on-
out of the match.
I don't think.
And
he turns
then-
on. But
Yeah.
I just thought of something where I'll explain after you make your pick. But I just thought of something that they could do.
So my pick, it'll come down to the final two, and I want these two to go at it because I don't really know for sure if they're gonna ever get a chance to go one-on-one in this final tour
one.
of John Cena. So Cena and Punk are gonna be the last two in this Rumble match, and heck, make it the longest final two ever if you want. I don't
Do
care.
an actual
Make
match. That would be
Do
awesome.
an actual match, like a 15-minute. Why not? Make it
And then
that intense.
A 47-year-old and a 50-year-old going for 15 minutes.
They can do it.
What's gonna happen? We're gonna have a repeat of last year. Arm's gonna dislocate, and then you will get the Rock at the WrestleMania. Just keep it short and simple.
Oh no.
Don't get too pretty with it.
Nah,
Make
that's
it
what I want.
nice
Though.
and
That's what I
clean.
want.
Because you can always have their match. Okay, let's go down this route.
They can go clean.
CM
They
Punk
can go
wins the
safe.
fight, wins. They do it quick. CM Punk goes on to WrestleMania, wins the title as we head closer to the end of Cena's retirement tour. Guess what? Once
I don't think it's gonna happen though.
Who's the
That's
GM
what
of
I
Raw?
just said. I don't
yeah.
think they're gonna have time to face each other. I
No,
don't. I
Adam
truly
Pearce
don't.
Adam Pearce goes, okay, we're gonna have number one contender Royal Rumble little match. Boom, 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 boom. John Cena wins. Guess what? Chicago, a pay-per-view. Do a nice little quick swap. John Cena wins the title, blows a kiss as he leaves the arena. They're gonna set up John Cena versus Punk one-on-one 100%.
I think I agree with that.
They have to because
Yeah,
it's
they
one of
have
the
to.
best rivalry. These are the for sure people: Randy Orton and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Those are the three. Now, obviously, if it was Edge still there, Edge would probably be in there. But those are the top three right now that everyone's going to do, and then the rest is okay. What can we throw? Obviously, Penta is a big one I would like to see.
Yeah.
Because their styles are just so opposite. It'd be cool to see. But yeah,
You can have the big three and everything, but I don't think they can
I just
always
don't like-
please
I
what
just don't
everyone
like
wants.
I just don't like the idea of having a full length.
It would be
15
something they never done though. It would be cool to
I
see.
guess. Both 50-year-old men, it wouldn't be as good as this is not prime. If this was prime, sure. I just know for a fact.
I don't need it to be prime. You know what?
these
And
guys are
I could say the same thing about them having a match. It's not going to be the same. It just
But at
won't.
least they are fresher than they would be in a
Yeah.
Rumble. Unless both of them are like
Adrenaline.
29, 30.
Adrenaline.
Oh,
Punk is
so-
gonna win this Rumble though.
I can't wait till we're all wrong and Roman Reigns wins.
That's the thing. Like Punk could very well lose this match.
But
Easily.
here's my what I was just thinking. It could tie so much things together here. Okay, I think Tony, you mentioned it. Roman Punk draws 13, or maybe Punk draws 1 or 2, right? And you see him backstage talking.
Oh, and they swap.
And then Heyman's like, "Come on, like we asked everyone to help us, and no one was gonna do it. And I got him, so we have to do this favor for him." So he's like, "Fine, for the one night. This better not bite me in the ass." They switch. Roman's 30, or not Roman. CM Punk's 30. Maybe at some point, they're doing some team ups. Punk eliminates Roman. And then this is where it ties in nicely. A segment with The Rock happens. If they want to do Rock versus Roman, and Rock could be like, "What the hell? You gave up that for this guy? A guy who basically trashed me many years ago, who talked down to me and our family many years ago." And so that's where they can start their beef. Because right now they're all like, "Oh, we're a family." But if something like that happens, that decision happens, maybe Rock's thinking, "Well, Jacob fucked too. Look what he's doing on SmackDown." Maybe give him a mid-card title. Maybe threaten him, because they're doing the transfer portal. So maybe get him on Raw. Maybe threaten him against Gunther. Maybe him might win the championship against Gunther. Who knows? But you know what I'm saying? Little hints and seeds. Basically saying, "I tried with Solo. He didn't do it. You proved me wrong. But now I think you're getting soft." You know what I'm saying? Something along those lines where you can then eventually wrap up Roman versus Rock, whatever you want to do, to start the seeds. Because we all know that's one of the matches that's eventually going to happen. Kevin, you mentioned it. You don't need a title for that type of match. So that's the way you could start tying the seeds.
There's a lot of matches.
Yeah.
From this Rumble that don't need a title.
Kevin Owens could come in and just straight up screw Sami
That's
Zayn.
another thing. Kevin
We're
Owens
not-
could lose.
Yep.
They do a segment or something. They give him some time, and Kevin Owens could actually come back in this match
Mhm.
and want to go for the belt again. He could,
Right.
and I think
Yeah,
that is a
That's
possibility.
very much so. Sammy's number comes out. He's backstage, passed out, knocked out. Kevin takes his spot. And so
There's a lot of possibilities in this.
There's so much possible, but like Punk could main event Mania, and it could not even be for the title.
But are
Punk
we
and Roman
combining-
alone not for the title is still a main event.
But that's the thing. Do you think fans, and including us, are buying a little too much into the favor? Because I genuinely do believe we could be. We could have Rock versus or Roman versus Cody, and then like you said,
I
Punk
never
and-
really predicted like a favor to happen here, really.
No, yeah, but I'm saying that's the big thing on everyone's mind.
I think it's gonna come eventually.
Yeah, but it could be like
Because-
Kevin said, like, "Hey, put me in this triple threat match."
It could be
Then that
that.
means-
That could be Roman could win this.
Roman wins, yeah.
I've seen there is a chance that they want to do Roman and Cody again. As crazy as that sounds, a
then
third time in
Punk
a row.
gets- Then
And Punk goes, nah, triple threat.
man.
Like
That's
it's
a lot.
it's crazy.
The
The whole Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens thing could happen.
Yeah,
Again,
that's the
Cody did say, like, I don't know what in terms, like, it sounded more like for himself, but you may not, like, expect it, but you're like it. So,
Man.
I don't know.
What if Carmelo
It's so
Hayes
much.
wins it?
No.
Then,
You
no.
know someone we didn't talk about returning? AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, Randy Orton
probably
could
still
also
hurt,
return in
man.
this and not in the match. Could do both, maybe.
Bobby Roode.
Probably rude.
They could give Braun Breaker the shrug and be like, "Yeah, you're winning. You're going to the WrestleMania." They could. They really like
He's
him.
a champion right now, though. He'd have to
Yeah,
lose
but
his
you can
belt.
lose
It
the
would be
belt.
weird because he's on such a high, then he loses. It's like,
Not really.
It-
Seth Rollins was champ when he had the US and WWE. Why can't Braun Breaker win Inter and Heavyweight? It's
yeah,
possible.
but he didn't win.
It's not his time right now.
It's not his time. And
Oh,
it also,
I'm saying there's a lot
Rollins
of
didn't
options
win the Rumble when he was the champion, so it's not his timing.
here. Look, we can have
um,
Ultimate Warrior 2.0 right here. Steiner math. We could all just be shaken and have triple. Actually, he can't. He has a pacemaker. Maybe Ric Flair wins it.
Yeah. God.
There was a rumor of Mick Foley, Flair, and Scott Steiner being in this match.
That'd be hilarious. I'd like to see
No.
Scott Steiner with his nephew. Goldberg.
NWA,
Goldberg
NWO,
could've
Hulk
set
Hogan.
up-
No, I see. I didn't want to mention Goldberg because I know you don't like him.
No,
So
man, Goldberg is a possibility for him to set up.
I think Goldberg,
I hope
Toronto
I hope,
against
I hope so.
against Gunther.
I hope
That would be
Gunther
awesome.
slaps the living shit out of him.
See, this is why I also want to see Logan versus Gunther because I think that would genuinely it would be a banger.
It'd be
Logan would like.
I'm just saying this right now. The Logan and Penta spot about to go fucking crazy. If they meet in the ring,
Tony.
forget it.
I think. You're saying Gunther, Goldberg, in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the title?
I just thought. Yeah,
Or
why
the-
not?
Okay.
Why
I
not?
was thinking. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was thinking the
Or
Elimination
put them-
Chamber.
Yeah.
We do the for the title instead of for the shot at the title.
Okay. Yeah.
We haven't. It's been a few years since they've done that.
Mm.
I think.
I feel like if I could. So
What if
this-
John
this is
Cena
going
won it
with
at the
my-
Chamber? What if we were there to see it go
So-
down?
So
Oh my god.
I say if there's two things they're gonna do. I don't think they're gonna. I think whoever wins the Rumble is challenging Cody Rhodes. That leaves a question mark for the title. I do believe Gunther will face. As sad as this, I do believe Gunther will face Goldberg at the Chamber. I hope not, because
For
I
the
would
ti-
like to see
yeah.
the title inside a Chamber. You can throw John Cena in there. Again, the Penta versus Braun. I think that's going to happen at WrestleMania.
Mhm.
You got to set that up somehow.
I think. Okay, personally,
think
I
a
think
chamber match
Penta's
would-
gonna face Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania,
You think so? That's his first.
and I think
That'd
they
be
have a rematch at Backlash in Mexico. That's next pay per view after, and I think that's
Retirement?
what they do. Retirement, or you do mask for mask, like mask for mask, or
No, they wouldn't do that. That's too crazy for that. That is
nah.
retirement.
That's
That
a
is-
Yeah, that
classic
is-
Mexican match.
That
That's a
would be
classic match for them.
retirement for Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
if they
but
do
for those
that.
two.
You got to realize you can't debut Penta and then be like, "There's potential chance you're losing your mask," and then
Yeah.
He's
expect
not gonna
Rey
lose his
Mysterio-
mask, though.
But expect Rey Mysterio to lose his mask in
Rey
Mexico when he already kind of took his mask off in WCW, and then if he loses it in Mexico, then for them to be like, "Okay, well, you can wear it," that would be retirement for Rey. I'm fine.
It could be a retirement match, but I think that's what it should be.
But if we were doing a retirement match, I still believe it should be Dom versus Ray, hair versus mask match in Mexico.
Hair versus. That's the one.
Hair versus
yeah,
mask.
yeah.
That's if we're doing a retirement. Though that being said, Penta, you can still do it. Penta could win the Intercontinental Championship at Chamber, face Rey Mysterio for it at WrestleMania. Maybe we start getting a heel Penta. I don't know.
Heel Penta goes hard.
He does if you
Goes
watch,
hard.
you watch Lucha Underground. I'm so excited for him.
There's so many stuff. There's so much stuff, and we all went Punk, and then now we're gonna
Guys.
watch it, and we're gonna see Punk get eliminated, not even in the final four, and be like, wow.
Punk's gonna not even be in it for some reason.
He's gonna he's gonna get injured again, and we're gonna be like, damn it.
Oh, I know
No.
for a fact. That's why you're like, I want to see a 20-minute classic.
I
match.
do. I still want to
I'm
see it
like,
because
why?
I
This guy took
because-
one DDT and broke his forearm. His whole shoulder fell out of his
Look.
socket.
No.
and he
I
put
don't
on
wanna
put on the best match of 2024, Tyler. So I don't want
Yeah,
to hear it.
after surgery.
I don't. It doesn't matter. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it. He came back, just like you did, Tyler. Just like you did.
Like I did. But unlike
Luckily you
I came back
didn't
as a
need
champion.
surgery.
I came
Luckily.
back as a champion. I came back as a champion, still champion, and retaining champion after this Sunday. And or Saturday, right? Saturday. Yeah, fuck, it's Saturday because I have inventory.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Saturday-
You know, at least on Netflix you can rewatch it. We just won't say anything. Don't look
Yeah.
on social media either.
Don't go on.
Tony and I
Oh,
can
hell
just
no.
text each other.
I'm not going to go on social media.
No.
But this is the chance.
Or am I going to be the champion?
Oh
I have
yeah,
a belt
but,
with me.
You don't have the belt. It's not yours. It's me and Tony's. I'll see you in the Royal Rumble after I win, and I'll be out of this hospital next week, back in my
Right, you will be seeing me.
You'll be seeing me, champion.
I'll be seeing you. You'll be seeing me. We'll be seeing each other.
Okay. This is it. Rumble predictions down.
I'm not letting
All
go.
goes down. All goes down. Saturday night, special start time, 6
At 6
Eastern.
o'clock. So this
6
might go until
Eastern.
12. Might be a 6-hour pay-per-view.
Too bad that guy didn't finish the job.
Don't worry. He wouldn't be able to in a million years.
Don't tempt him. Don't tempt him. All right. Well, since T-Money's back, I think it's only fair that we do let T-Money actually go back and ring that bell. But before you do that, Tyler, you can follow us on our Instagram page, 5-Star Frogcast, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. And T-Money, Tyler, I know you've been waiting to do this for the past couple of weeks, so ring us out.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, he's good. We'll catch you in the next one.